And then you go back to the drawing board. Now, where do I get this money? How do I go about it? Yeah. So the financial challenges.
Every great innovation begins with a builder, someone who sees a problem others have accepted, imagines a better way, and have the courage to build it. Across Africa, these builders are creating the technologies that will shape our businesses, industries, and the future of our continent. Today, we meet one of them. Our journey brings us to NovaSphere IT Solutions, a Kenyan technology company helping organizations navigate the digital era through cybersecurity, cloud computing, enterprise infrastructure, software solutions, and digital transformation. As businesses face growing technological complexity, NovaSphere is building the systems that enable them to operate securely, efficiently, and with confidence. Behind the vision is Collins Odhiambo, a technology leader who believes innovation is not just about adopting new tools, but about solving real business challenges and preparing organizations for the future. In this episode, we go beyond the company profile. We'll uncover the story behind the builder, explore the challenges that shaped his journey, the lessons learned while building a technology company in Africa, and the vision driving NovaSphere forward. At EmilTech Show, we believe Africa's greatest resource is not just the ideas, but the people bold enough to build them. Without further ado, allow me welcome our guest to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about himself. You're most welcome.
Thank you, Emily. My name is Collins Odhiambo. I'm the founder of NovaSphere IT Solutions. NovaSphere is a company that is built to support other organizations technologically. And we are actually building solutions that are able to help them meet their objectives as they do their businesses.
Yes.
So that is what NovaSphere is all about. We are focusing on East Africa and Africa as a whole.
Yes.
Our main mission is to ensure that the solutions can be given to each and every organization that is found in Africa. That is what NovaSphere is all about.
Oh, great. Now, Collins, before we speak about technology, before we speak about NovaSphere, let's meet the person behind NovaSphere. How was your childhood? How did you grow up? Like, were you the messy child? Were you the always curious child? How was you growing up back then?
Okay. Collins, as a young person, I grew up in a small village called Gongo. Gongo is found in Central Game constituency, Siaya County.
Yes.
My childhood is somehow not well defined because
Tell us about it. We want to hear it.
There are no pictures. There are no serious memories to talk about. But I was brought up by my grandmother, whom we lost last year in March, and she was actually the grandmother, the mother, and the father. She played 3 roles in one. And I did my primary level in the village. Then after that I went to middle high school. I later on came to Nairobi for university education. After that I went back to the village for my internship. So I was in an organization called Millennium Villages Project. It was a donor-funded organization. I used to support ICT for schools. So at Millennium, we did, I actually oversaw the installation, the training of, I can say, over 400 teachers, because I was supporting about 42 schools within the cluster in constituency. So after my internship, the Millennium Villages project, I had to come back to Nairobi. And when I came back to Nairobi, I did not have any other opportunity. So I used to stay with a friend back in Umoja. And my friend was working for one of the leading media organizations. So what I used to do, I used to get gigs here and there, just to support ourselves, as he was paying the main bills. And along the way, I got an opportunity to train ICT skills. So that is now where my career picked up.
Started.
Yes. So during the training, I engaged so many students from different backgrounds, and that is when I learned that there is a gap, because Kenya and Africa as a whole does training. We teach a lot of skills, but these skills go unused, because in the technological space we have so many students who graduate with exemplary credentials.
Yeah.
But you meet them along the street doing other things that do not align with what you have studied.
I think that's very, very common.
It's very common, but so common in Africa.
But it's not a bad thing. What do you think? Is it?
To me, it is a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
Yeah, because the moment someone goes to the university to study, for example, information technology, the way Africa is programmed, we are programmed to produce employees.
Yes, that's true for even other company or other continents. Yes.
If you look at Europe, Europe, you align yourself to a particular career, and by the time you are through with your education, you own an organization.
Yes.
Majority. That's why even if you look at the football space, a child who has got an opportunity, has got certain talents, let's say a talented football, they'll be molded from when they're growing up, and they become big stars.
Just to ask, is this what CBC is handling? Like,
yeah,
what's your take now that we have CBC in Kenya and you're from Kenya?
Yes.
Now, is CBC the solution?
CBC is actually the solution.
Really?
To me, it is the solution.
Before now, let's talk now about the NovaSphere. Yeah, it's NovaSphere IT Solutions Limited. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, no one is really born thinking that you can be an entrepreneur. What directed you to start the company, or what is that need? What is that defining moment?
Okay. If you look at my background, from a technological background, and along the way, I also taught technology.
Yes. Where?
At IET, Institute of Advanced Technology, and other colleges.
Which year is that?
That was in 2013, 2014, 2015, about 3 years. About 3 years, yes. When I was teaching, I was able to see the gap, because most students go to school to get the knowledge so that they can get the job opportunities, and then they live their life.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, that's actually what we have in Africa.
In Africa, yes. Now, when I stopped teaching around 2015, I went into an NGO. I used to be a network administrator in an organization called OCC. It's a Christian organization based in Mathare. So while at Mathare, I was also able to see the gap, because the organization I was working for then was donor funded, about 100% donor funded. And I had the opportunity to engage the donors most of the time. I was actually the link.
Yes.
Whenever we had meetings, online conversations and all that. I was the person who was spearheading all that. So I could be able to see that there is something that is lacking in Africa. That is actually pushing the donors to come to Kenya, to come to Africa and fund such kind of
Do you believe we can do it from here ourselves?
We can, yes.
Really?
We can. Yeah. All we need is the mindset.
Yes.
We need to change our mindset. So in 2015, while at Mathare, I was able to see the gap. So along the way, I got an opportunity to work for a big organization. That is when now I left Mathare in 2016, around May, April. So I got an opportunity to work for a tech organization, one of the leading telecommunication firms.
Which is?
Safaricom.
Oh, wow.
So Safaricom, when I got into Safaricom, I said to myself that this is the moment that I'll have to use wisely so that I can be able to understand the entire ecosystem when it comes to technology.
Yes.
And true to my dream, I got that space. While at Safaricom, I experienced I actually got a lot to learn, especially when it comes to the solutions, technological solutions, the challenges that majority of Kenyans are facing when it comes to technology.
Yes.
And that is when the dream of coming up with my own organization started.
Did you start when you were still there, or you just?
I started when I was still there.
Oh, really? You had all the time.
Yes, I actually started when I was still there because while at Safaricom gives you the opportunity to do your work, and once you're through with your work, you're free to venture into whatever you want to venture, as long as whatever you're doing does not interfere with your job. So that is the opportunity that I grabbed, and I started this particular organization then, though it did not come out as it is right now because of what we call conflict of interest. So
you had to stop working, and
yes, I actually resigned. So I resigned last year, and when I resigned, it was a decision that I had made about 2 years before. Around 2023.
Yeah, but now you want to move, but you feel like it's all about waiting for the right time.
Yes. So when I resigned and started NovaSphere, my target was actually the small and medium enterprises, because I was able to see from Safaricom and especially the partners, there are a lot of organizations that do not actually understand how they are able to run the operations. They bank on the solutions that is provided by Safaricom. But you look at Safaricom, what they're handling is so big to an extent that they're not able to get to this, to the nitty-gritties. For example, somebody just wants to understand how they can be able to integrate their system to Safaricom's API so that they are able to receive payments. from their customers. But if you look at the process that such an enterprise will take when they are engaging Safaricom, along the way they will be asked to have some tech savvy in their team.
Yeah. So basically, you were in Safaricom, you started this company, but you felt that you really needed to get out. So you've gotten out, you're here.
Yes.
Yeah? Now, you started that company. I want to really understand, how was your day one? How was that time when you didn't have clients, you didn't have proof of concept? What are some of the challenges that you went through?
I can say I did not have much challenges because, like I told you, it was a dream that I had started executing while at work.
So you had some clients
So along the
before
way,
you?
yes, I had clients. I had clients that I in fact, there are certain systems that I built while still at Safaricom.
So you got some clients from the big...
Not really. These were actually my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, friends who are in the business space. They could give me opportunities. I developed for them their systems and all that. Yeah. So my day one at NovaSphere, we are here. We were actually banking on a client that we had engaged along the way, and we asked them to move. We had actually developed for them a website. So after developing a website, we recommended that we can be able to develop for you a CRM system. And I was able to convince this particular client, and he gave us the opportunity. That is when now we started rolling. Yeah. Now we are out. Safaricom is now not with us. It is now NovaSphere and us alone.
Now, when you were you alone,
Yes.
NovaSphere and
my team.
Safaricom aside,
Yes.
what are some of the challenges that you faced that time? Did you reach at a certain time and feel like, was it really necessary?
Yeah. Especially the financial part. It's so huge, because that is when you realize there are a lot of bills to be paid.
Yes.
And the only source of income is NovaSphere.
Yes.
NovaSphere does not have a direct fund.
Yes.
You have to look for customers. These customers, sometimes there are those who could promise you that they are going to give you business, and then they fail. And then you go back to the drawing board. Now, where do I get this money? How do I go about it? Yeah. So the financial challenges. The other one is the taxes. The government is not...
Paint it to us.